Okay, this is a sample from my upcoming documentary on the Jacksons. So basically, I'm going to tell you about this album, Destiny, and how it saved my life by the Jacksons. Okay, so the Destiny album came out when I was living in Portland, Oregon. I had moved there from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and it was just like the antithesis of where I had grew up. Portland was. Uh, they told me I was really articulate out there, um, which is funny. I mean, I guess, I left Brooklyn and moved to Portland and I had lost some of my culture. So anyway, the Jacksons album saved me because I would listen to the radio and they was playing the blackest music out there. It was Rod Stewart, If You Want My Body and You Think I'm Sexy, Crystal Gale, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue, and uh, the Gambler song by Kenny Rogers. Anyway, so then the Jacksons released the Destiny album, and it had so much soul on it. It was the first album they was able to produce on their own, entirely on their own. Motown never let them do it, so when they went to Sony, they was able to do it. So listening to, don't blame it on the boogie, shake your body down to the ground. Those were classic hits, and so much soul on that album. Every song basically was a banger. Bless his soul, and that's what you get for being polite. Those became the soundtrack of my life, and this was like in the late '70s, before Michael came out with Thriller. And, I mean, but he had so much talent, writing and producing, dancing. His energy was off the charts. Um, Great album, and it's not even my favorite Jackson's album, but we'll talk about that later on. I just want y'all to know that if you haven't heard the Destiny album, you got to get it. The song Destiny in and of itself is a great song. Um, every track on it, outstanding and amazing. Can't say enough about Destiny.